Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of Picks on Net, NHL Picks and Predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at TE Picks on Twitter, ready to break down the Friday slate. 6 games to go over today, and we've got some interesting games to talk about on today's slate. And of course, we'll get to that here momentarily. Taking a look back at yesterday, small losing day yesterday overall. If you didn't play my premium side play and you played everything else that I gave out, it was a winning day. But overall, Jack Eichel over half a power play point. One of my free plays in Capertech, easy winner there. Vegas gets their first power play. Eichel with a beautiful pass leading to a goal, which was awesome. Unfortunately, the first of 2 teams that I backed with player props got shut out yesterday with Columbus. Ken Johnson didn't get a point. Adam Fantilli didn't get a point. And the Columbus Blue Jackets were shut out. Now, I can't remember exactly what game it was yesterday, if it was that one or if it was the next game we're going to be talking about in a few minutes that had a shutout in it. But someone was saying something about a shutout. I tried to jinx it, and it didn't work. It didn't work. There was still a shutout anyway. I can't quite remember what game that was. I think it was this Columbus one or it was the Washington one. But Brady Tkachuk did not score for Ottawa. He got an assist. Ottawa scored a bunch of goals, had a good game, a nice win, but Tkachuk was not involved. Mackie Samoskevich, over half a point. Nice winner there on the power play to Sam Bennett, equaled a win. Panarin, anytime goal, he did not score. So his scoring streak against Minnesota and his scoring streak in general came to an end. Small 0.3 unit play there. The Capitals, I was on Capitals money line. They've played very well against the Kings. Obviously the Capitals have been playing very well recently. Shutout by Darcy Kemper. Alexei Protas did not get a point. Connor McMichael did not get a point. Quinton Byfield did score, though, at plus 330, which definitely helped soften the blow. And then Will Smith, over half an assist, a nice winner there. I believe he had a goal and an assist, 2 points yesterday. So a great game by Will Smith, who continues to produce for the San Jose Sharks. We'll jump into the standings and take a look at how things look after last night's games. Florida in first place with 85 points, 4 points ahead of the Leafs with 81. Tampa Bay with 79. The Washington Capitals in first with 94 points, 12 points ahead of Carolina. New Jersey with 78. 2 wildcard spots, Ottawa with 75. A nice 5-point cushion now. 5-point cushion over Columbus and the New York Rangers, both tied with 70. And then you've got Montreal with 69, Detroit and Boston both with 68. Definitely not out of the race yet. Then you've got the Islanders with 65. Technically not out of the race, but yeah, they're pretty much out of it. Philly and Pittsburgh both with 64. And the Buffalo Sabres all by themselves with 56. In the Central, the Winnipeg Jets with 94 points. Dallas in second with 86. Colorado in third with 81. In the Pacific, Vegas with 85, LA Kings with 79, and the Edmonton Oilers with 78 points. Top wildcard spot, Minnesota with 79. 8 points behind, the Calgary Flames, also tied with Vancouver with 71. Utah with 69. St. Louis with 69, and then a drop-off. Anaheim with 63, Seattle with 60, and the bottom 3 of the Western Conference. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed today's show. Appreciate all the support. We'll jump into the chat and see what people are thinking here. Preds Ducks should be nice for point props. I may have some plays there. Ducks changed their lines. Yes, I noticed that. Unless they changed them even more, maybe since I looked. Terry, ... Hello, Nicholas. Darcy shutout. Boo. 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 Isles will be back. Yeah, in like 20 years? No, I'm kidding. No, we'll be talking about the Isles here momentarily. Don't worry. Don't worry. But on to slate. The first game we have here is the Detroit Red Wings and the Carolina Hurricanes. Detroit around plus 230, road dogs. Canes minus 280, home favorites. Total 6 here in our first game. Peter Mrazek likely for Detroit. Nobody yet confirmed for Carolina. I'll do a refresh and see if there's any new news. Yeah, no one yet confirmed. Frederik Andersen, unconfirmed for Carolina. And when I look at this game, I don't really like it. And that might be a little bit of a theme on today's slate. Now, having said that, I do have a play in this game. Seth Jarvis, anytime goal, which I got for plus 150. Not really the best odds at plus 150, but he scored a goal in 3 games in a row for the Hurricanes. Detroit can definitely give up goals. That's for sure. Looking at this game, though, I don't want to get involved in the side whatsoever here. Obviously, the value is with Detroit. Detroit needs to win this game, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they will. So, Seth Jarvis, anytime goal, and that is it for this one. Hey, Terry. Hey, Robert. How's it going? Larkin goal, Raymond assist. Not bad. Both on a streak, so not bad. Jarvis, anytime goal. I like it. NBA Bucks were the lock of the day yesterday. Anyone see any strong NHL plays on the board today? Well, if I did, I definitely would not call them lock of the day because I would not want to say those words. So, pass. Joked around about a natural disaster parlay with Colorado on the show. Ooh. Yeah, maybe not something to joke about, a natural disaster parlay, but hey, I guess technically that works. But we'll move on along to our second game here. We've got the Edmonton Oilers and the New York Islanders here. Edmonton minus 130, road favorites. The Islanders plus 110, home dogs. A total 6.5 here in this one. And, well, I just have no interest in betting this game. Now, obviously, looking at the Oilers, Draisaitl, McDavid, they're both rocking and rolling right now. However, there's absolutely no value with their props. McDavid, multi-point games in 4 of his last 5, and multi-point games in 3 of his last 4 against the Islanders. So he's definitely had success against the Islanders. But McDavid over 1.5 points is minus 110. So I'm not even being given plus money here. Leon Draisaitl, he is plus 125. So a little bit better for Draisaitl. But honestly, I don't want to be taking the Oilers on second night of a back-to-back here. I get it. The Oilers should smash the Islanders, but if this game ended 2-1, the Oilers wouldn't care. They just want to win. So I don't want to get involved here in this one. Bouchard, Jake Wallman, both producing from the defense for the Oilers. And then you've got Anders Lee for the Islanders, and that's basically it. So this game, one of the easiest passes on today's slate for me. Jump back into the chat. Mr. Nick doesn't remember about a certain fire. Uh-oh. Draisaitl over 1.5 points, plus 118. Yeah, not a horrible look. Go Isles, go. I can't believe I just said those words. Cannot believe I just said those words. But it's your fault, Isaac. It's your fault that I said those words. Use crypto language to avoid disturbing the gambling gods. There you go. That's a good way to do it. But we'll move on along to the game of the night. I think it's pretty fair to say. We've got the Dallas Stars and the Winnipeg Jets here. Dallas plus 110, road dogs. The Winnipeg Jets minus 130 home favorites. Total 5.5 here in this game. Why did I say it's the game of the night? Well, it's the top two teams in the Western Conference, not just the Central. The top two teams in the Western Conference here. Winnipeg does have an 8-point advantage over Dallas, but Dallas has 2 games in hand. So if Dallas wants to take a run at winning the division, this would be a very, very good game for them to win in regulation, which would help them do that. Looking at this game, Nikolai Ehlers, he's had a lot of success against Dallas, a point 7 of his last 8 games. Unfortunately, he missed the last 2 practices. He is going to play tonight, but kind of like with the Kucherov didn't play, but when players are missing practices and they're not 100%, I don't really want to bet on them. I really don't. So I'll stay away from Nikolai Ehlers. Kyle Connor, Gabriel Velarde in the top line. They're producing, but there's no value with those guys. For the Dallas Stars, they've kind of switched up their lines, obviously, with no Rope Hintz, who I believe is coming back here in the not too distant future, but does not look like it will be tonight. Jamie Benn, Wyatt Johnston, and Mikko Rantanen on the top line. Robertson, Duchesne, and Granlund on the second line. So obviously Robertson split up off that top line. 8-game point streak for Robertson here. Thomas Harley's been producing on the blue line for the Stars. Give me Wyatt Johnston anytime goal. He's scored in 5 of his last 6 games and plus 230 to score a goal in this game. Great value with Wyatt Johnston. I think yes, they're facing Winnipeg, but Johnston was plus 2 something the last game. So it doesn't really seem to matter who the Stars are facing. Wyatt Johnston is over plus 200 to score. And on the streak he's been on, there's value there. There is value there in this game. I could see a lower scoring game. I could. The Jets have been not allowing much at all when it comes to goals, 1 or 2 goals per game. But the Dallas Stars have scored at least 4 in 9 of their last 10. So we've got the Dallas Stars scoring at will right now. The Winnipeg Jets not allowing anything. So we'll have to see whose style wins out tonight. Stars offense or the Jets defense. We'll see who wins out here. No surprise, Connor Hellebuck against Jake Ottinger. No big surprise in this battle that it would be those 2 goaltenders. So we'll see what happens here in this one. IceX is laughing. Yeah, don't ever make me say those words again. Ever. Stars money line, plus 112. There's value with them as a dog. Robertson, plus 160 anytime goal. All right. Jets puck line. And Lord, only do I hope to see the Jets shut out the Stars. Oh my God, IceX, you're going to be banned. You are going to be banned. Wyatt Johnston, plus 180. Anytime goal. I like it, obviously. Mark Schmidt, plus 350 anytime goal. Nice value there. Salute Terry. I might lean on Oilers team total over 3.5 or Stars and Jets under 5.5. Oilers. I don't like that game. Obviously, we just talked about it, but the Oilers they can score 4 if Sorokin's not having the best night. And then I would lean with the under here in this one. I think it's probably a lower scoring game, but the Stars offense, if they dictate the pace, it could be a rare high scoring game for the Jets. So we'll have to see what happens. Mark Scheifele, plus 160 anytime goal. It might be a good if it might be good to live bet this game. Now I know live betting the under might be a little bit tricky, but you might be able to see through the first period how the game is going to go, in my opinion. But Velarde, plus 225 anytime goal. All right. Hello Wall. until the playoffs come. And then he's definitely not a wall then. That's for sure. Oninger is not good enough to hold an under. Really? Okay. Well, I guess the over then. But we'll move on to the next game. Colorado Avalanche, minus 225 road favorites. The Calgary Flames, plus 185 home dogs. Total of 5.5 here in this one. And looking at this game here, kind of the same deal with Edmonton and the Islanders. Pretty much kind of identical. Obviously, Avalanche aren't on the back-to-back here, but I'm being priced out. The Avs players here, all 4 of them have success against the Flames. McKinnon, multi-point games in 7 of his last 8 games against the Flames, as well as 4 of his last 5. McKinnon is doing excellent right now. His over 1.5 points, minus 115. So, again, not getting plus money. Do I want to take a player to get 2 or more points against Dustin Wolf and not get plus money for it? The answer is no. Definitely not. I'm not fading Dustin Wolf at home. I get it. It's the Avalanche, and McKinnon could very well have 2 points here in this game. But at minus 115, it's a no play. It's a no play here. In this game, maybe Mackenzie Weegar. He's been producing lately. But maybe this game is a parlay game, a parlay piece game. But kind of like the Islanders game, I have to pass here. I don't like it. I don't like it. And not going to be super heavy on plays today, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Flame the F on. All right, so IceX likes the Flames to burn away all that snow in the Avalanche. Could happen. Could happen. But on to our next game, the Utah Hockey Club and the Seattle Kraken. Utah around minus 150. Road favorites. Kraken plus 125 home dogs. Total of 6 here in this game. And I hate to sound like a broken record. I do have more plays coming. Don't worry. But this game is tough here. Nick Schmaltz, he's much more of an assist guy. Yes, he's been scoring recently. Didn't get a point in the last game, so I don't want to take Nick Schmaltz's goal. I just don't want to. He's much more of an assist guy, but he has been scoring more recently. Clayton Keller, obviously a point 10 of his last 11 games. Great parlay piece there. Mikhail Sergachev, I was close to pulling the trigger on him to get a point. 5 of his last 6 games. He's been playing pretty well recently. Future-wise, obviously I have Dylan Guenther points, and I have Utah Hockey Club over 87.5 points. So from a Terry's future perspective, I would like to see Utah win. Obviously, I have the Kraken to make the playoffs as well, but that's long lost. So go Utah from a future perspective, but when it comes to today's slate and this game, no plays for me. Again, I would lead with Mikhail Sergachev over 0.5 point. Again, I believe not plus money. I believe it's around minus 115 here, minus 110 at Bet365 for him to get a point. So ultimately kind of priced out of it. Vince Dunn has been great recently. We have been backing Vince Dunn. He's minus 120 to get a point. So the books are kind of preventing me from getting involved here in this one, but that's okay. That is okay. Kraken money line. All right. I could see it. Usually don't do shots and goal, but Gunther's firing on all cylinders. Perfect. I will stay away. And there you go. That'll be my contribution, is by staying away from Gunther's shots. But yeah, he definitely has times where he just shoots the puck constantly. Especially when he came back from injury and he was scoring a ton of goals, he was shooting the puck a lot. So that's when he has the most success, is when he's shooting the puck. But on to our final game, and I've got 2 plays here, so don't worry. I did save some plays. Nashville, minus 165, road favorites. Anaheim Ducks, plus 140, home dogs. Total 6.5 here in this game, minus 110 each way. And this game here, you guys know I'm not laying minus 165 with the Nashville Predators on the road. Absolutely no way is that happening. Unfortunately, the Ducks, though, while they were hot not too long ago, now they've gone cold. They've lost 4 or 5. They beat the Islanders, but other than that, lost to Utah, lost to Washington, lost to St. Louis, lost to Vancouver. And Nashville on the other side here, well, they've won 4 games in a row. I think the Nashville Predators are playing the best they've played all season. Too bad it's way, way too late. Way too late to start winning games in a row when you've had the season they've had. So I'm not backing the Nashville Predators on the road at this price. No way. But I can't get to the Ducks either. They've kind of cooled off here. Ultimately, I've got 2 player props here in this game. And you guys can probably guess what they are, but I'll tell you anyway. Mason McTavish, over half a point. We've been betting him recently. We've been cashing on him. He is minus 115 to get a point. 0.6 unit play there for me. Why was I willing to take him here when he wasn't plus money? Well, he's been consistent 8 of his last 10 games, but he's also been good against the Predators. The team is facing here 5 consecutive games with a point for McTavish. And also, unlike McKinnon and McDavid and Draisaitl, we don't need him to get 2 points. We only need him to get 1. So I'll take him at minus 115. Mason McTavish to get a point. And I can't forget his line mate, Cutter Gauthier. He's been having a lot of success recently, as you can see. An assist in 4 of his last 5 games. Sorry, 5 of his last 6 games. I was on the other page. So he's having a lot of success recently. I'm not going to take him to get an assist because his point prop is plus 155 for Cutter Gauthier to get a point. Plus 155. Great value there with having an assist in 5 of his last 6 games. The reason he's that price, he is on the 3rd line with Mason McTavish, but I don't really care what line you're on, especially this Ducks team. I don't think there's going to be a huge difference in minutes between the 1st and the 3rd line. So we'll take McTavish point. We'll take Cutter Gauthier point here for the Ducks. And then the Predators, well, it's kind of tough to really take anybody. Forsberg, 0.4 of his last 5 against Anaheim, 3 of his last 4 games. Forsberg could be a good look if you wanted a Nashville Predators prop, but not for me. Not for me. Quack. I would like to see the Ducks win. Obviously, being on 2 Ducks props, so the Ducks can score as many goals as they want. That sounds good to me. OwnersBox Fantasy. Make sure to sign up at OwnersBox. Use promo code TEPICS when you sign up. They've got 3 different fantasy games you can play. I'm not going to be entering the salary cap tonight. I will be for tomorrow's slate. So if you want to go head-to-head against me in the salary cap section, there's a game for $10 buy-in. And that's the one that I'll be in. So you'll see it there on OwnersBox. The salary cap. I'll be joining in that tomorrow. No player picks parlay of the day. Just the slate. I just don't like the slate. So no parlay of the day. Picks Capper Tech plays, premium plays. I've got a full unit premium play as well as a player prop that I did not give out on today's show. So you can get both of those on Capper Tech. Link is in the description below. If you guys like the show, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all the support. When it comes to tomorrow's slate here, most likely will be a show tomorrow morning. Is there any teams on back-to-backs? here. Yeah, Carolina is one that I can see. Nashville, yeah, Nashville too. So most likely show will be tomorrow morning, unless somehow I'm able to get it done tonight. So expect the show tomorrow morning, but follow me on Capertech for premium plays and free plays. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck tonight.